Hey gals, it's Fee. So I got this idea to do a tag, and it just kind of came to me, so I thought I would put it out here and see if you guys liked it, and I would love it if you guys responded to this and kept it going. So I'm just going to put it out here and see how this goes. Alright, so first off, let me say this tag is for anybody in the TTC community. It's also for anybody who has had a child. It's for anybody who is pregnant, anyone who is having a child, anyone who's even thought of having a child in the near or distant future. I think that covers almost anybody. So essentially, if this question sparks an answer out of you, feel free to join in. I would love to hear from you. And if you're watching this, just consider yourself tagged. It's that simple. Okay, so I'm gonna give you my background on this. Where it came from is a while back I had a conversation with a friend that I don't talk to very often, but she had no idea that my husband and I had been TTCing for so long and that we had been having such a problem. And in the middle of the conversation, with a completely straight face, and I think an honest to goodness curiosity, I don't think she was being mean. She asked me if I wanted to have a child because everyone else was doing it. And obviously I was completely taken aback by this. I was like, oh my gosh, how could anybody even think that someone would want to go through all of this just because everyone else is doing it? There's so much more meaning behind it. So I was like shocked, especially since this person has no children, has no intentions of ever having children, isn't married, and before, just in case you're wondering, she's not younger than me, she's older than me. So needless to say, I just calmly told her no, that's not the reason, and I didn't really even give her my reasons, because I didn't really think at that point it was worth explaining to someone with that much of a misunderstanding. But recently this crazy conversation crossed my mind, and it brings me to this tag. I thought it would be kind of nice to know what your reasons are. Everybody has different reasons. Everybody has a ton of reasons. Some of them have special stories as to why. Some people just have interesting ways of explaining why they want to have children. So I thought it would be fun to hear. So I am calling this the 3 reasons tag. I want to hear 3 reasons why you want to have children, or why you have had children if you already have your children. I know most of us have more than 3, so just pick 3. Pick 3 good ones and go with it. Maybe pick 3 that you don't think everyone else will say. So here's mine, in no particular order, and I'm going to try and pick some that aren't the common ones that you hear a lot. So these are going to be a little bit hard to explain, but I'm going to try and do it. I'm going to try and do it quickly. All right, so number 1, I find myself thinking about the future a lot. And I would prefer it to involve family. I don't want my husband and I to end up being one of those cute little old couples in the neighborhood, and the neighbors look out for that old couple and make sure that they're still alive and kicking, because they know that should anything ever happen to them, no one would probably know, because they don't have anybody left in the world. Gosh, that's so sad just thinking about that possibility. And I know it's a real possibility if you don't end up with a family. So you know what? I would rather us be the cute little old couple sitting on the porch in the rocking chairs, surrounded by children and our children's children, and maybe those children's children, just surrounded by love and enjoying each other, and giving love to those children until the day our number is pulled. And all of that starts with a baby. So that's my first reason. My second reason is even harder to explain, but I'm going to give it a go. I have this urge that I can't seem to turn off, and it gets stronger and stronger as time goes on. I feel like I should be passing something on to this world, that my husband should be passing on something to this world. I feel like all of the sacrifices that the people that raised me made, all of the sacrifices that they took into raising me into the person I am, would be a waste. It would be in vain if the day were to come that I died and I didn't leave anything of myself to go on. Like that would be the end of the line. It seems so final. It would feel like something is missing, like there was something I should have accomplished that I didn't. I don't know, maybe I'm describing the biological clock. Maybe that's what it is. So I guess I'll go with that. The biological clock. How about that? Okay, so number three. Number three is I feel like my husband would be an amazing father. He's always wanted children. And he's great around children. And after some personal battles, I feel like I would be a good mom. So why not? Why not find out? Why not take responsibility for something other than inanimate objects? Take responsibility for something more than just a car payment or a house or an apartment or whatever you have. I want to take responsibility for something that really matters. Life. Another life. Not just living it, creating it. Experiencing it. Experiencing life growing inside of you. Experiencing this little baby that you and another person created. It's so special. I only get one shot at this life, and I want that to be a part of it. Because there's no do-overs. I want to know that feeling of creating life and being responsible for it and loving it until the end of my days. Okay, so those are my 3 reasons. And tag, you're it. Please leave me a video response if you do this. I would love to hear everybody's reasons. So, that's it for now. Talk to you guys later, and hopefully I will see your responses soon.